Today's episode is all about Advanced Micro Devices, or AMD, for short, whose stock has been doing backflips lately, up 10.98% over the past few days. The 10.98% stock surge, what's behind the rally? In the past few trading sessions, AMD shares have ripped higher by nearly 11%, leaving bears clutching their wetsuits. What's driving this sudden burst of momentum? Semiconductor stocks in rally mode. On June 24th, chip stocks across the board caught a tailwind from broader market optimism, complete with ceasefire headlines and a nice dose of AI hype. AMD led the charge with a 5% pop that day, outpacing the S&P 500 and Nasdaq peers. AI sector frenzy? Investors are scrambling for anything labeled AI. With big names like OpenAI, Microsoft, Meta, and AWS hunting for next-gen accelerators, AMD's pipeline looks positively glistening. Analyst upgrades adding fuel. Melius Research just slapped a buy rating on AMD, bumping the price target from $110 to $175, citing a robust AI growth story and strategic Middle East partnerships. Think of this rally like a surfer catching a perfect barrel. Once you're in, the rush is hard to stop. AMD's sweet spot in the mushrooming AI sector. Let's break down why AMD is in the right place at the right time. Data center dominance infrastructural pillar. AMD's EPYC CPUs and Instinct GPUs are the building blocks for data center rigs crunching AI workloads. Revenue rocket. The data center segment contributed a staggering chunk of the latest quarterly revenues, underscoring its central role in AMD's growth blueprint. Chiplet architecture. Modular magic. Remember those childhood snap-together toy sets? AMD's chiplet approach is the semiconductor equivalent, tiny die modules stitched together to create a high-performance, cost-effective system. This design reduces manufacturing complexity, improves yields, allows rapid iteration on new AI accelerators. It's like swapping out Lego bricks instead of rebuilding the whole castle. Strategic acquisitions and partnerships. Xilinx integration. The $35 billion Xilinx deal supercharged AMD's FPGA capabilities, opening doors for AI or ML workloads at the network edge. Global alliances. Multi-billion-dollar tie-ups with Saudi Arabia's Humain and UAE's G42 signal AMD's ambitions to capture AI spend in booming Middle Eastern markets. In short, AMD's not just playing catch-up to NVIDIA, they're plotting a multiverse of AI compute options. Bulls versus bears. Stop the NVIDIA comparisons. AMD bulls have a mantra. Stop comparing us to NVIDIA. Focus on our data center story. Different battlegrounds. Sure, NVIDIA's GPUs dominate AI training, but AMD's roadmap, complete with chiplets, open-source ROCm software, and custom CDNA architectures, caters to a broader swath of workloads, from inference to HPC. Cost-performance sweet spot. AMD often undercuts NVIDIA on price per TFLP, making its chips an attractive pick for hyperscalers looking to stretch every dollar of capex. Picture this: comparing AMD to NVIDIA is like debating whether a speedboat is better than a yacht. Both have their climates. The speedboat, AMD, zips through cost-conscious, modular AI workloads, while the yacht, NVIDIA, rules the luxury liner of hyperscale training. Both get you to the finish line. They just throw different kinds of parties on deck. By the way, if you are benefiting from the content so far and want more like this, like the video, it means much to me. Hit the subscribe button, turn on the notifications bell, and comment the word more. Just go ahead and type the word more so I know. Now that you have commented, let's continue. The brand new MI355 chip. Fantastic? You bet. Breaking news hot off the wafer. AMD's latest Instinct MI355 chip has officially dropped, and it's looking like the Swiss Army knife of AI accelerators. Key specs of the Instinct MI355X: architecture, 4th Gen CDNA, memory, 288GB HBM3E. That's more RAM than your entire dorm combined. Bandwidth, 8TB per second, enough to stream 16 4K movies per second without buffering. Tensor formats, expanded FP6 and FP4 support for next-gen precision workloads. Why it matters: inference beast. Optimized for inference tasks, the MI355X delivers blistering low-latency performance, ideal for real-time AI applications like autonomous vehicles, fraud detection, and real-time language translation. Power efficiency. Built on TSMC's 3nm node, it sips power like a fine single-malt whiskey, keeping data centers cool and energy bills lean. Value proposition. AMD's marketing says, better bang for your buck. And early benchmarks hint at a solid performance per dollar lead over comparable offerings. Imagine the MI355X as a hyperloop of data, rapid, efficient, and ready to leave legacy hardware in the dust. Analysts' renewed optimism. What's changed? After a few quarters of playing catch-up, analysts are dusting off their bullhorns, rating upgrades. Multiple firms including Nelius Research and Oppenheimer have raised their ratings and price targets, citing AMD's AI roadmap and strong balance sheet. Forecast revisions. GPU sales forecasts jump from $6.6 billion in 2025 to over $13 billion by 2027, assuming AMD captures just a sliver of the estimated $500 billion AI chip market by 2028. Key drivers. New product launches, hello, MI355X, partnerships, and the chiplet advantage all feed into a story of sustainable growth. It's like that moment when your friend finally admits the tacos you recommended are life-changing, and suddenly the entire city's taco scene explodes. Global demand, AI technology mushrooming everywhere. From Tokyo's robotics labs to Lagos's fintech startups, the demand for AI-driven technology is mushrooming across industries: healthcare, AI-powered imaging and diagnostics, automotive, self-driving and driver-assist systems, finance, algorithmic trading and fraud prevention, retail, personalized recommendations and stock forecasting, energy, predictive maintenance and grid optimization. AMD's broad portfolio, from CPUs to GPUs to FPGAs, positions it to serve this sprawling ecosystem like a global tech bazaar. Picture an autonomous robot pouring your drink guided by AMD silicon, mixing margaritas with algorithmic precision, no more. Oops, you got too much tequila. Mishaps. Why AMD deserves your attention. Stock momentum, up nearly 11% in days, with analysts clamoring for more. AI leadership, strong position in data centers, open ecosystems, and chiplet innovation. MI355X launch, a potent new accelerator that balances performance, efficiency, and cost. Strategic partnerships, global deals that secure long-term revenue streams. Growing market, AI spend set to eclipse $500 billion by decade's end. AMD is gunning for its share that could hit $1,375. Exploding AI use cases. From neural network training in the cloud to real-time inference at the network edge, enterprises are snapping up AI-ready hardware like concert tickets in a comeback tour. AMD's GPUs, especially the Instinct line, are in hot demand for workloads that require massive parallelism and high memory bandwidth. One more thing you need to explode in your life. If ye keep my commandments, ye shall abide in my love, even as I have kept my Father's commandments, and abide in his love. John 15 verse 10. Jesus invites you today. If we fully obey the Lord, the Creator of heaven and earth, and carefully follow all his commandments, he has promised to set us high above all the nations of the earth. Deuteronomy 28. We shall be blessed when we come in and when we go out. I appeal to you to accept God and let him be your guide, for he will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid, do not be discouraged. Deuteronomy 31 verse 8. Want more information? Please check the description section. That's the end for now. If you have watched until the end, drop a comment like this: I stayed until the end. Just comment that I stayed until the end. When I see this comment, I will give you a heart. 3 more favors I request from you. First, like this video, subscribe and then turn on the notifications bell. If you do this, you greatly encourage me to continue bringing to you insightful content. Do not miss out on our future videos full of insight. All I am asking is your subscription. Thanks for joining us today. Your support means so much to us. Do not hesitate to share this video to help someone who may benefit. I recommend that you watch the next video. subscribe to the channel and share your thoughts about today's video. Wish you God's blessings and care. Faith and prayer will do what no power on earth can accomplish. See you in the next video by God's mercy.